with us, one of the top, if not the top, bridal makeup artists in Singapore. We have Rox with us. Good morning, Rox.
Hi, good morning, Glenn.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Rox, I am looking forward to you making Glenn up as the most beautiful bride in Singapore. You are a bridal makeup artist after all, right? Do you only do women?
No, I cater to all.
Oh, there you go, Glenn.
See? So why did you request me today, Rox?
All right, so...
She likes a challenge.
Yeah, 100%. Actually, no, not really.
So bad, no, this one, always.
But I do feel like, men should be included in today's world of makeup where they just want to look a bit more presentable because, sun damage is a real thing and then we have uneven skin tone. And if it's a matter of attending an event or going somewhere, you would just want to look fresh and put together, right?
Yeah.
Are more men being open to wearing makeup these days?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
100%.
Oh, nice.
I do have a lot more groom requests coming in these days, so it's kind of beautiful to see the shift.
Yeah. Tell us how you started.
I've been doing this for about 14 over years. I started
Impossible.
really young.
You look like you're 20.
I did start really young, right
do
off
look like
secondary
you're
school
20.
kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it just came to me very naturally. So I would say I'm really passionate about this, and here we are.
Okay, what do you think are some of the gaps in the makeup industry? Because you have created your own line, right? And that's not an easy thing to do because there are a lot of makeup brands out there. I mean, you walk into any drugstore, you walk into any sort of beauty brand store, it's your sort of hit with so many different types, so many different shades, different skin tone, blah, blah, blah. What do you think the gap was that made you start your own?
So I think the first concern that I had was honestly for deeper skin tones, we didn't have the right shades. They were mostly made for African American kind of skin tones, so the undertones were kind of very different. We didn't really have the orange and the yellow bases. So it kind of started off there, and then I realized that, you know what, I feel like the Asian community has been not really exposed to deeper shade ranges in terms of maybe lipsticks, blushes, that kind of stuff. Right now, we are just kind of rotating with K-beauty, that kind of that vibe, right? So I really wanted to push this whole very Kardashian aspect, if you will say.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that was something that I really wanted to do, and I love the whole contoured effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm your perfect guinea pig today.
Perfect canvas, Glenn.
You know why not? Because of my uneven skin tone.
For sure.
So I was just telling Rox just now, I'm under the sun all the time, and the other day I don't think I put enough, sunscreen on my face, so I'm horrible. Let's see if we can make me handsome.
I do have a product for that.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, we'll see. Before and after, okay?
Yeah, join us on The Big Show TV on YouTube and Facebook. It's Kiss 92 FM.
All right, meantime, here's Livingston with Look Mom, I Can Fly on Kiss 92.
Okay, so now we're going to move Glenn over to the hot seat.
Okay, awesome.
I can't wait.
Don't worry about it.
No, I'll do it. Okay. But it's just, I think maybe, it's not very long.
I think it's enough.
The cable. Wait, I don't want to hit the makeup. It's right here. Okay. Actually, the mirror is not so important because,
Yeah, I'm sure you'd like to see what's happening.
yeah, I will see
check yourself
for me later. Yes. Oh my gosh, my hair and everything.
Test. Okay.
Here I am.
All right. So, hey?
Should I show the product?
Yes.
Yes, please do. Yeah, please show your range.
Rox's products. This, I see the R there, and this is so cute. Rox Beauty, look at this.
Very nice packaging. So is it just, we'll need you to speak in the mic, right, if you're talking. Is it just contour foundation stuff that you have right now?
Okay, so most of my products are foundations. I have my mineral pressed powders that are perfect for Asian skin tones, 100%, and for humidity.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they
Okay.
kind of do stay on, and they set very nicely into fine lines.
So you take the weather into consideration
Yes,
as well.
100%, we have to,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it better, does makeup like stay on the face better in colder climates?
100% does. You don't have the oxidizing process, and it doesn't oxidize as fast in cold climates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for humid weather, it's gonna like speed up the process. You're gonna sweat a lot, so the makeup is not gonna stay the same way.
Okay. So, okay, what are you going to do to Glenn now? Make him look better. Come on.
So we're gonna
Yes,
start with a slightly deeper shade over here. So I'm just using the shade medium, just to kind of even out the skin tone a little bit. Work on all like the areas which are darker. He has a little bit of redness here and there. So we're just gonna use the beauty blender to kind of make this a little bit more airbrushed. I know beauty blenders are magic.
Yes, they are.
Feels nice. I like being made up, no?
Whoever
this
came up
sponge?
with
So
that,
it's, like,
I do.
really
Whoever
very
came up
soft.
with beauty blender was like genius. Sponges for makeup.
Yeah.
Sponge feels nice also. You know,
Yeah.
back when I was at MediaCorp and they used to use all the cheap sponges, all
Yeah.
the feel,
No.
no? That's
Yeah.
been on other people's faces.
Oh no.
You know why? Because they have to use so many, right? And to buy a beauty blender, which they didn't have back then, would be very expensive. So
Well, everything's budget
That's
now
true.
over there. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna work with a slightly lighter tone. I'm just gonna
Better?
work on like his nose bridge, kind of the center points of his face, and the under eyes.
Did I shave this morning? I can't remember. It's like, no,
I
you
think
didn't see
may
any
have
stubble?
Just a little bit. But it's covered now. We're good. So yeah, I just wanted to give a very like sheer coverage, just so it doesn't look too made up, right?
So what's the key for men's makeup? I mean, for
So,
women's
okay.
makeup, we're trying to enhance our eyes, make our lashes
Yes.
longer, pout our lips. But for men, what is it?
I think for men, the number one thing is just evening out the skin tone. So actually the priming plays a big part. We have to really get some hydration in first.
You have
So
to explain what
that is
priming
key.
is. Men
Yeah,
don't know what
honestly,
priming
I
is.
feel like you just have to use a good setting spray. Just get some hydration in with a moisturizer, and then you put some products on. It's gonna look a lot more seamless. Yeah.
So not just wash and go.
You know, you just in one line, you know, you put all the men down. That's all, you know.
Yeah, I have it. It's a
In one
talent.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
So yeah, men won't know this.
No, they won't.
You know how many men out there actually take care of their skin? It's just me, you know. I'm the one who doesn't
So
care.
when I
but a
say
lot of them
men,
do.
I only mean you.
Okay. there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
All right.
And Glenn doesn't understand anything.
Oh no.
See, she's always
Right.
I'm fine.
See, skin is looking a lot more even right now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Put
a
your
little bit.
glasses on
I
and
didn't
see.
put too much of products on. We just wanted to keep it a bit more natural, right? So
Yeah.
before I kind of set it, I'm just going to use my hydrating whole potion and just spray it around, give it a little bit of hydration before we set with powder. Yeah.
And men don't want to look like they're powdered up, right?
Exactly.
They want a bit of the. You
Yes.
need a bit of that shine come through as well,
Correct. So
right?
having that little bit of hydration on, it kind of just melts and makes everything a lot more seamless. And then a little bit of powder
Yeah.
makes it look more smooth.
Okay.
You can't really detect the powder there.
That's
So
the
it
best
looks
thing.
skin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even women don't want to look like they're wearing too much
Right,
powder as
yeah.
well, right?
But I feel like for us, we kind of have to, because with all the products that we're using,
Yeah.
we need it to kind of blend, or through the day you start to get really oily.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
Do you have
cakey.
oily skin?
No, I don't feel. I have dry skin. I think I've
Yeah,
got
okay.
like combination.
Then you're
Yeah.
lucky.
In that sense, for
like humid
humidity.
weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But Glenn, you know what?
Feels
That
so good.
that spray will be really good on the golf course for you.
Oh my
A
God.
hydration
So it has
spray.
SPF 30.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I use
But
that.
it's not a
Oh.
sunscreen, right?
It is.
Oh, it is a sunscreen as well.
It doubles as a sunscreen.
Oh
There
my
you
God.
go,
It's
Glenn.
like hydrating plus it has sunscreen.
Okay, I want to buy a
So
few bottles. from
Spray
you.
it on every 2 hours maybe.
So let's say, you know, I mean, people are watching right now. They want to buy your products. Where can they go?
Oh, they can find everything on like roxbeauty.com.
ROXX
Yes.
beauty.com.
Roxbeauty.com.
Yeah.
I love spray sunscreen. It's so convenient.
No, I definitely need that.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Okay, how does it feel? I think it's still a little bit wet.
Good.
Maul is saying, never thought
nice
I'd
and
live
cool.
to see the day that Glenn has his makeup done live. Good morning, Maul. Good morning, Kenrick.
I gotta
Morning,
get myself
Rachel.
a makeup artist girlfriend.
Oh.
Do you have any friends?
Oh,
Do you have any
I have
Nice
a few.
friends? Okay.
nice friends? What's that mean?
Can make me up every day.
All right, ready? We're just
Ready.
gonna like powder this down. Honestly, it's already looking quite fresh, so we don't need to do this powder step. It really depends on individual. If they have oily skin, then just
A little bit, right?
a little bit. And this is mineral based, so it does go on pretty natural looking. You don't have to worry too much.
And how long can I leave this on for? Like the whole day?
Honestly, whole day. I feel like the more you're gonna oxidize and let your body just heat up the makeup, in
Yeah.
a sense, it's gonna look more and more natural.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got a party to go to.
There you go. Don't
At
wash your
5
face.
p.m. today. I'm just gonna leave it on and see
Yeah.
how it goes.
Wait, let me
right?
just set your under eyes a bit more then.
Okay. And it doesn't feel like I've got a thick layer.
Okay, hang on. We're going back on air.
Awesome.
Hang on, guys.
Should I stay here? Or
Yeah, you stay there.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the AYE towards the MCE at the Jalan Boon Lay exit, look out for an accident. Also on the KJE towards the PIE after a Woodlands Roads exit, also another accident. Heavy traffic all over the place. Wherever you are this morning, stay safe.
We're back on the Big Show and the Big Show TV. It's Glenn and Angel with Rox.
That's right. And Glenn is getting his makeup done. If you want to see that, you'll never see it again. It is on the Big Show TV at Kiss 92 FM on Facebook and YouTube. And we're speaking to Roxanne of Makeup by Rox. On Instagram. Do you have a YouTube channel as well, or just Instagram?
No, I don't.
Okay.
We're mainly on Instagram.
Instagram, TikTok.
Yes, TikTok.
And she's also the founder of Rox Beauty SG. How difficult was it to start your own beauty line? I think every girl grows up with the beauty industry and they're all like, oh, I want to have my own perfume or my own eyeshadow or lipstick. How hard is it?
Honestly, it was a whole process. I think I took about 2 years just to put together different manufacturers, make sure I have the right concoction of products. I did create everything in LA for the fact that they were more prominent with the way that they made makeup, but it was a matter of tweaking it to humid weather.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how is that done? I mean, is it a secret or can you tell us what
No, so you
goes
have
into
to
it?
like kind of work with a lab and make
Yeah.
sure that and they kind of explain to you what each product what each ingredient is.
Yeah.
And you just have to kind of do a little bit of research on your own, and because they tell you certain things, but not everything.
So it's a bit of a science project then, like
It
chemistry.
is.
You know, and it
Yeah.
feels really good in the face. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had makeup done, in the past, for TV shows and photo shoots and all that, and it never feels this
Light.
this
Yeah,
light
no,
and
I know what
comfortable.
you mean,
And
yeah.
it doesn't feel like it's irritating your skin as well. Sometimes you do feel that when people put makeup on.
Yeah, so there is this one ingredient. It's called a non-comedogenic product.
Okay.
So we've made sure that they are all safe for sensitive skin, and of course, because humid weather can trigger a lot of bacteria and all that. So having it non-comedogenic ensures that you don't get breakouts easy, or it's less irritable to sensitive skin.
And it doesn't block your pores.
Exactly.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
And we also have the spray you were telling us just now while you were making me up. The spray has SPF 30.
Yes, exactly. So sun protection, it's a huge thing. You want to make sure that you're hydrated as well as protected
Yeah,
on
that's,
the go.
that's a perfect combination. I have one of those like little bottles on the plane all the time, and even just to refresh your face, while you're out in the sun, and that offers sun protection. So that's like 2 in 1.
Yeah. She's got like hypersensitive skin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Angel.
I can't be
I
out
could
in the
never
sun.
tell. Like,
yeah,
your skin is so good.
Makeup.
She's a vampire. if you ever see her walking outside during the day, you'll always see her with an umbrella.
Always umbrella hat, everything.
Oh,
UV.
that's great. That's a great tip.
It is though, because the sun
Yeah.
is so harsh these days,
Exactly.
especially. Yeah.
Only aunties carry.
I know. But I started before the auntie started, so there you go. Okay, let's find out. Let's see more of Glenn getting made up on Facebook and YouTube on the Big Show TV. You can join us, Kiss 92
Oh, you
FM.
mean I'm not done yet?
No,
Rox?
you're not done.
I'm
She
not-
still
oh,
has to
the
do-
lipstick hasn't
and,
gone on yet.
She needs to do your eyelashes as well. Brush your eyebrows.
Keep it right here on Kiss 92. What's the time now? I can't see.
Oh, the time now is 8:38. No, it's not.
Kiss 92
Okay.
Time Check brought to you by
The time now is 8:18. I can't even see it as well.
Oh my god! This is my deputy, you know.
That's
That
so
was like
cute.
8:38. How is it 8:38? It's so late. 8:18.
Angel.
I can't see.
Okay. What shall we do now? All right, let's get your brows.
Yeah, let's brush his brows.
Right.
My friend Naz is just, he's gonna go, you look different today. Nazir, are you tuned in? Yes, he watches sometimes. This is off now.
Oh. It locked.
Okay.
Honestly, for brows, we don't need to do so much now.
Do I need to reload?
No need to do that
Your
much,
skin
right?
does look very even.
Yeah, it does
See?
now.
Yeah.
Can I do this on my own?
You can, of
Yeah, you
course.
can if you can be bothered to like 5 minutes.
I think it
you
was
can
easy.
be done,
It's very
right?
easy.
Yeah.
Less than that, to be honest.
Not like for events.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
you
it's just
know,
very quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just basically, you're not doing the whole face, you're just touching up
Correct.
the spots that are
Yes.
uneven.
I didn't put much product.
Which is, yeah,
Which
which
is
is
good,
nice.
yeah.
Okay, so what does your range have? You've got the foundation sticks.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I don't have to put anything on, then we don't put anything on. Let's talk
Okay.
about your products.
Yeah.
More importantly,
Yeah, so I basically have my foundation sticks.
Come, Rox, sit down.
All right.
Yeah, then you can
Yeah,
get
so
the
I
mic.
do have my foundation sticks. This is my number one seller because of the undertones that I carry. I do also have blush sticks. I have really pretty eye glitters.
Oh, eye glitter.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they go on like a dream and they stay on. They're waterproof.
yeah.
I absolutely love them. It's
Did-
like a
did you
staple
bring
in
them
my
today?
kit. I did actually.
Okay. So how does one put on eye glitter?
So for eye glitter, right?
I've always been afraid
so
of
I've
eye
made
glitter.
the products in a way that they are user friendly. So honestly, anyone can use them.
Yeah.
It's very very easy. Okay, I'm gonna show you one of my favorite shades. So here, I'll let you have one.
Oh. Liquid glitter eyeshadow. Okay, so it's not powder.
No,
my
it's
goodness, that's so
not.
pretty.
So yeah, you can see the sparkles on it.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
So
Okay.
this is for you.
Which one?
This whole kit.
Oh.
I brought it for
wow,
you.
everyone's jealous right now.
Oh my gosh.
So you basically just want to like kind of just swatch them on like this.
Okay.
And if you're new to makeup, you can just kind of
Dab it.
use your finger, just dab it around. So doing this on your eyelid itself adds a lot of light to your eyes.
Where would you put that glitter? Because I always see glitter and I'm like, do I put it on the inner corner? Do I put it in the middle? Do I put it at the edge
Okay.
or all over?
So if you want your eyes to look bigger, you always place them more in the middle to
Okay.
draw light to those areas.
The middle.
So it appears bigger.
Okay.
Exactly. And then I would put it a little bit on my waterline as well.
Really?
Yeah.
On the bottom?
Yes.
Oh.
The bottom is where the magic happens.
love
and
talking
people
about
can't,
makeup.
can't stop looking at your eyes.
Shalini, you love talking about makeup as well, right? I love
Charlie
talking about
loves makeup.
Yeah, she does. She
Awesome.
does. She was in Korea and she did like get ready with me makeup every day for like 10 days. I'm
Oh,
like,
nice.
do you not have any other content? But it was great though.
You can
Okay.
pick something out of this box.
Yeah, yeah,
So how
for
much
sure.
does a
Got-
box like
there
this
you go.
cost? As in, like you just choose your
okay.
own products and, or do
Okay,
you have?
so-
it
Oh,
like-
what's the
it's
price
like a
range
gift
for
shop?
Okay,
maybe
so the
your price
price range, I've made it very affordable. The eye glitters are about 33, the foundations are about 37 each.
Oh, okay.
This hydrating whole potion, they are like 33 as well.
Okay.
What else do I have? Like brow pencils, they're like 20 something ish.
Lipstick as well. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
the beauty blenders are around 18.
Oh, this is your own beauty
Yeah,
blender.
and it has a little one.
Oh, so cute.
So you
it's
have
a baby
to feel the
beauty
texture
blender.
because it's so
It's the
soft.
sponge that she was using on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little
Little
part
baby
on
one.
top is for
Yeah.
like smaller areas.
Like areas like under the
Exactly,
eyes
yeah.
and all that.
Eyes,
So
the
the way that
eyelids.
the sponge has been made, right? I've purposely made it like super sharp on the end.
Okay.
And if you can see, one
The
side
flat
is flat.
part, yeah.
So the flat side gets you to go all the way to the corner of your
Corners.
eyes and your nose.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
And you know when you soak these in water, they like blow up. They become
Yeah,
so big.
But you don't need to.
You don't
can
need
feel,
to, right?
You can feel
The
texture of
sponginess.
it is really soft.
Okay.
There.
Yeah.
Yours,
So the
maybe
softer
because
the
it's
sponge, yeah.
lesser quality.
No. Mine's the beauty blender.
No,
It's
yeah.
the beauty blender. It's
That's the
beauty-
original.
The original
yeah.
beauty blender.
Love it. Roxas is better.
I'm sure. So you've got lipsticks as well.
I do.
And then what else do you have? What is this one? This is the
That's the eyelash glue.
eyelash glue for the
Yeah,
eyelash. And you
so-
have eyelashes as well.
I do.
Wow. Okay. What is the key to putting on eyelashes? Let's talk about that.
Honestly, I feel like your glue plays the biggest part and your lash band. So a lot of lash bands, because they're so plastic, right? They cannot bend to your eye shape.
Oh, the band of the
Correct.
eyelash, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. So these are cotton fiber lashes, lash band. So because of that, when they bend to your eye shape, it's a lot easier to put on.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're wearing them now as well.
Yes, I am.
Very nice. Glenn's trying to. Glenn looks lost. He's like, I'm just listening.
You see what I mean? It's like just for no reason.
Okay, we can put it on for
what I
him.
Oh, we should put some lashes on him.
Do you want to?
Maybe not today.
Another day.
But I like lashes on women. I like women with,
Little
Right,
lashes.
it's so
yeah.
pretty.
It is pretty. It is
Yeah.
pretty. So, what besides makeup, what are your services that you offer?
So I do bridal makeup. I specialize in them. I do conduct masterclasses
Okay.
annually. Yeah, I do train artists as well.
Do you have a masterclass coming up since we're just starting the year, or you haven't
Probably
planned
not.
it?
I've already done one this year.
Oh, you
that was
have?
in January.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so I kind of like to blow them up to a bigger scale, get a lot more sponsors in, and
Mm.
just. It takes a lot of work, honestly, planning one because it's a full day intensive class.
Mm.
It's about 6 hours long, and we really go in depth. And the way that I teach is like I like to make people do the makeup while I'm teaching at the same time.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Hands on.
That's the only way that you can learn
Yeah,
properly, right?
yeah.
I
As
don't
you
wait
go.
until the end for them to try.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a cooking class, you do it as you go along.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Rox, I want to order my stuff like right now.
All right, what do you want?
I want the spray.
Okay.
And then what else do you think I should have? I should have like a foundation.
Just one
thing.
foundation. Yeah, I feel like it will go for you like every day.
So if I have that, then I've got to have the sponge.
This is yours. It was used for you.
So you can keep it, yeah. So you're not going to use it for anyone else. I think that's the problem
Just
with a
for
lot
you.
of makeup artists is that they don't change their brushes and
Yeah.
sponges. Oh, it's disgusting. Okay, hang on.
Kiss 92 traffic.
If you're traveling down to BKE heading towards the PIE, look out for an accident after the Dairy Farm Road exit and avoid the right lane. Also on the AYE towards Tuas after Lower Delta Road's exit, a vehicle's broken down. Finally, on the TPE towards the SLE, a vehicle's broken down there after the KPE TPE exit. If you spot anything worth sharing, our number is 88550920. Okay, we're back on The Big Show, and Glenn has just had his makeup done. We've been talking to Roxanne about her makeup journey. And Roxanne, I think if there is any basic makeup tool and product that someone should have in their kit, maybe they're starting out, maybe it's a guy that's looking for something to have in their kit, what is the basic tool and product to have?
I feel like, okay, it's kind of subjective. So
Okay.
if you have good skin, I would say go for blush. It can really brighten you up, change up your whole look. But if you have uneven skin tone, then 100% foundation.
And a tool?
Tool. Beauty blender.
Yes, and Roxanne has her very own beauty blender, which comes in a beautiful little box and a gorgeous shade of pink. And it has a little baby blender in there as well for the smaller areas of your face. I love
And
your
how much is
products.
that, Rox?
This is 18.
$18
As a set.
Yeah, so that's a great pricing that you have for all your products. And what is your website where people can buy it off?
So it's roxbeauty.com.
ROXXbeauty.com for all your makeup needs.
I will endorse all your makeup and your products and all that.
Thank you, Glenn.
Well, you have tried it as well.
Roxbeauty.com.
Roxbeauty.com. Yeah, you can head
Not
there.
just for the ladies, for the guys as well.
Absolutely. And you also have brow pencils, you've got liquid glitter eyeshadow, which you showed us, and you have a full 10-piece brush set.
Oh, yes.
I love that because that is what every girl needs.
Yes, it's an essential brush kit.
So
So
you
it has
don't-
everything, the basics that you need.
And you don't have any extra that you're like, oh, what is this for?
Yeah, no, not
Yeah.
really.
Okay, because I've looked online and they have like 100-piece makeup set, and I'm like, But what do I do with these 100 brushes?
I think even as a makeup artist, I don't use 100
brushes. Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. So once again, that website is Rox Beauty, ROXX beauty.com.
And follow Rox on Instagram as well. Makeup by Rox. That's Makeup by ROXX.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a makeup artist, whether it's for an event or you're getting married, whether you're a guy or a girl, Rox does it all, and she does a great job at
You'll
it.
be lucky to get Rox if she's available. Thank you so much, Rox,
Thank
for
you
joining us
guys
today.
for having me.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, we're back on The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Up next, we have, of course, Dahlia. Dahlia is from Berita Harian. Kaki Makan.
Yes.
Dot
Hi, everybody.
BH.
Morning.
And today we also have with us Hazmi. Hazmi Zin, who's the owner of Rumah Makan Minang.
Hi,
Welcome.
Mr. Glenn. Honored to meet you today.
I love the way you call me Mr. Glenn.
You're so cute.
Just Glenn will do, bro.
Okay, tell us a little bit more about.
Yeah, so basically, Dahlia,
Dahlia, you're gonna be introducing
you've
us
brought,
to Hazmi.
Hazmi in today.
Yes.
Why?
Okay, so we were talking about nasi padang, I think, on the first episode. And
yes.
Rumah Makan
Yes.
Minang is one of my favorite, or if not the best, nasi padang.
Oh.
Yes.
Why have I not been to your joint?
How long have
I
you guys
must
been
go.
around, Hazmi?
We started in 1950s. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, really?
Third
What?
generation, really. Yeah.
Wow, third generation. So your grandparents?
Yeah, my grandparents.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And where are you guys located?
At the heart of Kampong Glam.
Oh,
I love
gorgeous.
that area as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
Okay, definitely I'm going to go to your place. For sure, because I'm a big Nasi Padang fan. I used to have Nasi Padang almost every week. But now because I'm older,
okay.
so I have to take care of myself a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because when I eat Nasi Padang, I must have a lot of rice.
Yeah.
I'm a nasi person through and through with a lot of the ingredients. And I love rendang as well. I will have to have rendang, sayur lodeh, the tempeh. What is that? Tempeh goreng. or-
Sambal goreng. Sambal goreng.
Sambal goreng. It's got the tempeh in there as well.
That one I can eat because vegetarian, right?
Oh, yeah.
Vegetarian?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
because
yes.
I'm vegetarian. So you're at 18 Kandahar Street?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
18 and 18A.
Rumah Makan Minang.
That's our flagship lah. So we have two more outlets, one in Jurong and one in Jurong is coming up.
Oh, nice.
In 10 days time, after Ramadan, and the one we had another outlet is in Tampines. Yeah.
Tampines
At,
as well.
Our Tampines hub. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is Minangkabau cuisine.
Yep.
What is Minangkabau cuisine? Can you
So
inform
Minangkabau.
us?
So Minangkabau is it's what's it called? It's a tribe in Padang. So Minang means wind. So when you see our logo, right? There's a horn.
Okay.
You know, like so that's a buffalo. It represents a buffalo. So in Padang, in Indonesia Padang, we have buffalo fights is it's a culture activity. You know,
Oh.
every year.
Okay.
So every family have their own buffalo and they do
Fights, yeah.
fights. Yeah. So Minang means wind. So that's how.
Oh,
so
wow.
the Minangkabau, it's the place where nasi padang started. Yeah. So they will eat, you know, with dishes and all that. So that is where Minang Padang nasi padang.
That's
starts,
the history of
the
Nasi Padang.
yeah.
It's Indonesia,
Yeah,
in
Indonesia.
Padang
Wonderful.
itself. Yeah.
So Dahlia, I'm sure
We're going on
you've
air.
okay.
Yeah.
Kiss 92 traffic.
Okay, taking a look at the situation on the roads on the CTE towards the SLE before Mulmain Road's exit, a vehicle's broken down. On the BKE towards the PIE, another vehicle's broken down after Mandai Road's exit, avoid lane 1. Also on the BKE towards the PIE after the Dairy Farm Road exit, avoid the right lane. An accident has been spotted. Wherever you are this morning, stay safe.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our second guests, second and third guests. Dahlia Zulkifli, of course, from Berita Harian. She, of course, handles Kaki Makan. And that's why we get, like, the best tips from Dahlia every week on a Friday here on The Big Show. And today, she has brought into the studio Hazmi Zin, who is the owner of Rumah Makan Minang. Good morning, Hazmi.
Good morning.
Tell us a little bit about the history of the restaurant, because you said it's been around since like the 1950s.
Yeah. So my grandma came from Padang, right? During the 1950s. So she came in with one of my uncle from her first marriage. So when she got to Singapore, she found another man.
Okay.
So he got married. That man. Then there's 5 more siblings came. So my mom is the last one. So that's how it started. And when we started the Nasi Padang business at the side of Kandahar Street, it's just a plank of wood, shelter. I have some history pictures that I think I shared Dahlia also about how it started lah. So we're at the side of the road. So back then, there's no governance on running a food business. There's no licensing. So they can just open anywhere they want.
Right.
So the community in Kampung Gelam back then was, they have Indian, they have Chinese and all that. So that stretched all street food. Yeah. So we were one of the stall there lah.
Wow.
So yeah. So I think after a few years they were there. Then last time they call it the NEA was called I can't remember the name. So there's a special name for this government agency that does asking all of these street vendors to move to a safer place.
I think it was Ministry of Environment.
Maybe MOE, yeah.
So my mom will call them environment. Environment is here. So they start make sure
Wrapping up and everything, yeah.
So they shifted actually at the corner of Kandahar Street, whereby it's the other end of where my current flagship is. So we ran a place inside a coffee shop. I still remember the uncle is called Uncle Richard. So he sells drinks. So we sell the food. So he was so happy to have us because we bring the footfall in. So I actually witnessed policemen wearing shorts during that time, and the queue was so long. And I see the transition of where Kampung Glam is right now. It's
where it started.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so great that you were there, since you were a child.
Yeah. So I was born there in Kampung Glam. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys have stayed on Kandahar Street.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah.
You kept the history.
How amazing, right? How amazing. Dahlia, in your opinion, since you're very much a food critic as well, what makes Hazmi's Nasi Padang stand out from the rest?
I think it's the quality of the dish. It's very distinctive, and the amount of rempah. So I think one of the things that I look out for is that they are not stingy with the ingredients.
Oh.
So the lemak taste, let's say in the rendang, in the lauk lodeh, I think that's really very important. And you can really see it's a laborious process to do rendang. So I think back then they took 5 hours, right, to actually stir the rendang by hand, and it's really intensive. Yeah. It's an intensive process. So I think now,
I want to share one of my staff. He came in the company, he was just skinny and all that. So when we put him in charge of rendang, so he became very big.
Yeah.
So then I asked her, you work out? No, the rendang.
Because of
5 hours of continuous stirring.
Stirring, my goodness.
So it was because we cannot miss the if you miss a minute, the whole rendang will get burnt.
Right.
So you just mean 50 kilo of beef inside get burnt.
Wow.
So you can taste the burnt taste.
So you have to continuously.
So it's very tedious. So during my grandma time was using charcoal, so that one is constant fire, you see. So there's a lot of things that we improvise the way now. But now in our central kitchen we use
a machine.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
So the machine, we do not do anything. So just put, when the time is to put the coconut, we put the coconut milk.
Yeah.
So there's the stage that we can do. So it's better,
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a
I
picture
can't
that
wait to try.
there's a picture that we are flashing
there
on
you
the
go.
Big Show TV. If you want to join us, it's YouTube and Facebook.
All right, let's continue to talk to Dahlia and Hazmi on the Big Show TV, okay? It's 8:42.
The Big Show with Glenn and Amy.
So you were talking about how you've progressed in terms of you no longer have a man standing there, stirring the rendang. You've got a machine now. What has remained the same, from the 50s to now? What do you think has remained the same?
Okay, some of the food that we need to preserve, the way the cooking technique, like the gulai, like chicken gulai, we cannot use the machine because the process is still manual. Like some of the dishes we still need to be like our balado. So it's by how we look at it. It's time to bring it out. By looking at it. So there's some process we can't change.
You still need the human touch.
Human touch. Yeah.
That sounds so familiar. I forget now. What is balado?
Is it cracker? Is it?
No,
What is
it's a chili.
sambal?
Yeah.
Sambal balado.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sambal balado.
So
okay.
our famous balado is the green balado. So we serve our sambal balado in Shangri-La Hotel for 8 years already. So they are our partner for 8 years. So we have our rendang, our balado, and our brinjal with the red balado served in the lobby lounge in Shangri-La.
Educate me. How is balado different from sambal belacan? What is balado?
We need to fry the chili. It's like a chili oil.
Oh, okay,
But, it's fresh chili blend.
It's still quite coarse.
Yeah. So it's so we fried.
Okay.
So we
Got it.
usually eat that with.
We top it with the brinjal. You know the brinjal with the chili
Yes.
on top. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I love the brinjal with the chili on
Terung
top.
belado.
Yeah, terung belado. Yeah.
That's my favorite. I love eggplant.
Okay, so
I can't wait to go and try.
I know, yeah.
Really,
I mean,
I'm
I'm vegetarian, so are there quite a lot of
So
vegetarian dishes?
So vegetarian and vegan is
No, I'm not vegan.
So I think you're okay with egg, right?
Yes, I'm
So I
fine
think
with egg.
there's quite a number of dishes which
Okay.
is purely vegetarian.
Okay.
And like sambal goreng, sayur lodeh. We also have like unique dishes like tapioca leaf, like pucuk ubi, gulai pucuk ubi. It's a tapioca leaf. It's cooked in Padang style.
Nice.
Okay, lunch
Yeah.
the next time. Okay, hungry already.
Yes.
I need to go already.
Tapioca leaves are not to be mistaken with kangkong. Some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
will,
right.
will get it mixed up.
A little bit,
Yeah.
similar.
Tapioca leaves better.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, how important do you think it is to stay true to those traditional flavors and the cooking methods that you spoke about since your grandmother's time? You
Yeah.
know.
So I think preserving the recipe, there's no shortcut to cook good food. You see, so if we tried cooking gulai in combi oven, to save time. So it doesn't turn out well. The taste, with texture and all that. So it's very important because once there's generation that comes to the restaurant to eat. Like during my time when I was helping out with my father, I see this uncle. Now the uncle brought the son, then the son now brought the children. So they remember the taste. So when there is a change of taste, they will know.
Yeah.
So these are the very crucial for heritage businesses like us. So we always want to preserve the brand, preserve the food, to make sure that the food stays the same taste, like how they remember trying it for the first time.
I love
Right.
that heritage
Yeah.
business. I love
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah.
And for your business to have like succeeded during this test of time, it's
Yeah.
like it's very hard. I mean, we can all take it for granted that Rumah Makan Minang is around, and now understanding the history going back to the 1950s and all that. But 1950s and now it's thriving.
Yeah.
It says something about the family as well.
And it also says something about you. I mean, you took over the business from your parents, right? Or your mom's side, right?
Yeah.
But were you always expected to, or was this something you wanted to do? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people they don't want to take over their family businesses.
So actually, I was forced to.
That's okay. You're honest.
I was forced to come in because 20 years ago, my mom and dad, it was just after SARS, and the Kampung Glam was doing a redesigning of Kampung Glam. The Muscat Street, they changed to like Oman concept.
Oh, yes.
So that took about 2 years. So we were having issues of having customers to come to the restaurant and all that. So it accumulate, over the period of time. So back then we were not doing catering. We are just hoping that the customer will come, our regular come and eat at the restaurant. So I came in at the time where I feel like there's a lot of opportunity that we are short of, and I feel that we should explore other things. Yeah. So by working with like big companies and also doing caterings. So bring our food to the office instead of
Bringing the
office
people to the restaurant. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go back on air, and then one last talk set. I'm gonna ask Dahlia like what her preparations for
Hari
Hari Raya is like,
Yeah.
and of course the shop is open, right?
Yeah. No, the shop is closed. Today's the last day.
Oh, okay.
Katy Perry featuring Snoop Dogg, California Girls, right here on Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place. It's a lovely Friday morning, and that's why we have the lovely Dahlia Zulkifli with us. She, of course, from at kakimakan.bh. BH, of course, Berita Harian. And today we're so lucky that she's brought Hazmi Zin in. He is the owner of Rumah Makan Minang, and I feel so ashamed of myself that I've not had your best nasi padang yet, because if Dahlia says your nasi padang is the best, it means it's the best.
Yeah, and today is the final day before the Raya celebrations, right?
Yeah.
You're going to close for Raya. So if people want to go today, they still can. Are you open till what time?
we are half day today.
Half
so
day, okay.
After the Friday praise, we're gonna close.
Okay. So if you want to get in on there for an
Yeah.
early lunch, you still can.
So that would be about what? About 2 p.m., 3 p.m.?
3 o'clock.
About
Okay.
3 p.m.
But we are cooking only half, so variety is not there. So I think we can catch after Ramadan. When
Yeah,
once, once
I will
we are
definitely
open,
go and look for you
Which
after.
is when?
after
Tuesday?
Hari
You
Raya.
reopen?
we reopen on next Friday.
Next Friday. Okay. Next Friday.
Next
Yeah.
Friday. Sounds good.
Well,
Sounds like a plan.
Speaking of Raya, what are the preparations happening now in your homes or everywhere else?
Yeah, so after I had the interview with him, I went back home and I started to cook rendang.
Oh!
Rendang already, yeah,
What?
5 kg of rendang. Then I was like, oh my god, I'm so scared to stir. And I was standing there for like 1 hour. I was like, Mama, is this gonna burn? So I was really afraid the whole time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the raya prep. The first dish is the rendang first.
Okay,
Yeah.
but rendang, just like in Eurasian families, right? I always talk about we talk about like devil's
Curry,
You know,
yeah.
the Eurasians or their families all have different recipes, and
Yes.
everybody thinks that their recipe is the best, right? Is it the same for rendang, or is rendang pretty much
Standard.
a standard dish?
I think it's pretty different. We have different kind of rendang. Some of the rendang is more of the wetter side, and then some is like drier, more sweet. So I think it depends on which area.
What is yours?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think there's a name to it, but I just know it's my mom's rendang. Like, something that I'm just so familiar with. And I think there's this term in Malay called air tangan seorang ibu, air tangan mak. So it's when they cook and with a lot of love. So this is very distinct as well.
Oh, so sweet.
Yes.
So
I hope we
sweet.
had some tips from Hazmi as well in terms of the stirring.
So you have to invest one machine. Investing the machine, my mom was like so mad at me because that machine cost about 24,000. So he was saying, why you need to buy a 24,000 machine where we are only selling the rendang?
Yeah.
So he doesn't know that. I mean, she doesn't understand like what am I? It's
The investment, yeah.
productivity and all that now.
And also because you guys cook in large amounts
large
as well.
amount, yes, correct.
But
yeah,
she's
so,
okay with it now?
she was so happy. She said that, if I know, I should actually invent this long time ago. So I want to have this.
Yeah.
Talking about rendang, I was interviewed by BBC before. You don't remember the chef that cooked the rendang is not crispy?
I think so,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So,
Yes.
so BBC came down to Singapore, interviewed us about
Okay.
rendang. So I explained about how rendang in Malaysia, rendang in Singapore, rendang in Indonesia, they are all different. Like in Padang, the rendang is very dry. And it's very, very, very tough because we use buffalo meat.
Oh,
So
right.
like
Okay.
in Singapore, we are so pampered with soft beef.
The best beef cuts, yeah.
I mean, I must always have it very tender, which is why I always ask.
Like
you know?
fall off the bone, like really just
I
split
mean, not
apart.
until so
not
tender,
going.
so but I don't like it like tough or whatever because I feel like rendang should be tender enough.
Yeah.
You know,
Just nice. That would
just nice. If melt in your mouth, even better lah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just nice. You know, because you don't want tough. You know,
And you keep chewing on it, and yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Dahlia, for coming in today and bringing this fine gentleman in for me to have met him for the very first time today is an honor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And we'll definitely come down for lunch for sure. We
All
will.
right. So Dahlia Zulkifli, thank you. Hazmi Zin, thank you. And Selamat Hari Raya
Selamat
to
Hari
both of
Raya.
you in
Thank
advance.
you. Thank you.
Okay. That's it. Coming up very soon, headline news and sports. Keep it right here.
The Big Show with Glenn and Angel on Kiss